Hello everyone. First of all, thank you for watching this video. If you are someone new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, like and share. And we are starting off new batch for business analyst course. So interested candidates can contact to this number. And also if you have any queries regarding your career with respect to the transitioning from non-IT to the IT and who are eligible for business analyst course. So even those queries also I'm going to help you. So you can contact to this number. And topic for today is 6 week business analyst. Exactly what I'm going to cover in my session in my course, what exactly I'm going to cover in my course for the students, so that I'm going to showcase exactly the topics I'm going to cover. So week one I'm going to cover BA foundations and SDLC, so in which I'm going to describe and differentiate what exactly the difference between the functional BA versus technical BA. There are many people who were in the state of confusion whether all the business analyst requires this Power BI, Tableau, SQL, Excel. No, I think they need to do some research because there is a difference between functional BA versus technical BA. So right now, functional BA is not required any coding. So here I mentioned clearly that this business analyst course is completely zero coding. Okay, so that is called functional BA. So for functional BA, there is no coding required. And for technical BA, definitely Power BI, Tableau, SQL, Python, Excel, a little bit Excel. Such skills are very important to become. So I'm going to focus more. I'm going to focus on only functional BA. So yeah, functional BA, and this is the difference I'm going to teach in the in my session, week one session. And along with that, I'm also going to cover SDLC models that we have, like waterfall, agile, and including agile scrum framework, what exactly the roles are included in every project. And along with that, ceremonies, what is sprint, backlog, MVP, and more importantly, what exactly requirement gathering. I'm going to make a role play with the candidates who are is going to enroll for the course. I'm going to do a role play with them. So for this requirement gathering, so that they can get a complete full picture idea in real time how exactly the requirement gathering going to look like. And along with that, stakeholder identification and mapping, what is exactly the stakeholder management. I'm going to cover that concept as well in the week one. Okay, so in the week two, I'm going to focus on the requirement techniques and documentation. So business analyst, uh, major skill set, I would say that top five, I can say that documentation. So requirement elicitation interviews, workshop, what exactly the requirement elicitation, what is exactly how many types of requirement elicitation techniques we have. So I'm going to cover that in the week two, and along with that, requirement prioritization. And I told you, documentation. Business analyst will be always, mostly he will be responsible for creation of documentation, which includes BRD, FRD, use case, user stories, user manuals. So such kind of concepts I'm going to cover. And along with that, acceptance criteria, invest principle, and in how many ways the acceptance criteria, and how many formats we have to write the acceptance criteria. So all these topics will be covered in week two. Okay, in week two. And coming to the week three, so business analyst will be responsible for creation of diagrams. In terms, it will be in the form of UML diagrams. We mostly call UML diagram, which includes use case, activity, sequence, and swimlane diagram. So all these diagrams I'm going to make to show in a completely real time. So I'm going to showcase the diagrams in real time. So this one, and BPM diagrams, process flow diagram, what exactly as is and to be, and tools knowledge, what exactly, and draw.io, Confluence, what exactly is Confluence. Confluence is a collaboration tool. So this one, and along with that, draw.io, MS Visual, Lucid Chart. So these tools are required in order to become a business analyst, which is very very essential. So these things I'm going to cover in the week three. Okay, and in week four, I'm going to cover about the domain knowledge. So out of these trending domains which we have in the market, like banking, healthcare, e-commerce. I'm going to choose I'm going to choose one of the domain, and I'm going to explain about the completely end to end. So the same whatever the and from that I'm going to drive the project, and you can keep the candidates can students can keep the same project whatever they have done in this 40 days or 6 weeks. In the 6 weeks they can keep in their resume, and they can claim to the panel member that yes, I have worked this project in my previous company, or in my previous experience. You can claim that. Okay. So along with that, I also going to teach what is gap analysis, and what is impact analysis, and common challenges and edge cases what that the business analyst will encounter. So I'm going to cover on that as well. And week 5, I can say that practical application and testing. So business analyst will be responsible for creation of BRD, FRD, and user stories and acceptance criteria, adding in Jira. So Jira is a tool where I'm going to teach you completely end to end, especially that are required, what exactly the components that are required for business analyst. And along with that, I'm going to teach wireframes as well. So wireframes is nothing but it's low fidelity, meaning that we can create a kind of blueprint. It will be in the form of black and white. So the main purpose of creation of wireframes by business analyst is to showcase to the stakeholders so that they will get a complete idea before implementation. By seeing these wireframes, they will get a complete idea. Okay, so that one, and UAT test case writing. Along with that, I also going to teach how to write the test cases and how to perform UAT. Okay, UAT test case writing and performing, performing UAT live. I'm going to teach you live, guys, how to do the testing of UAT as a business analyst. I'm going to teach you that also completely live, and stakeholder walkthrough and requirement sign off how to do. And along with that, and along with that. Uh, this is covered in the week 5 session, week 5, and week 6. I can say that for a business analyst, learning SQL and SQL will be definitely an added advantage. In my session, I'm going to teach SQL basics, which are needed for a business analyst to perform things in in the organization, which includes pivot table, VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index flex match, and pivot charts, how to create pivot charts, identifying duplicates, filtering out. All these concepts will be covered in the SQL. And SQL, I would say that it is an added advantage. So it is completely optional for this course. Whatever I'm going to teach you on this course, it's an optional. Anyways, I'm going to teach you SQL because it will be an added advantage. So it is not that mandatory in order to become a functional business analyst. Okay, definitely SQL is not a mandatory skill set in order to become functional business analyst. Okay, so this is an optional. Anyways, I'm going to teach you on this course. Okay, and along with that, we are going to also have CV preparation, Naukri profile preparation, and along with that, mock interview preparation as well. And yeah, along with this, I'm also going to cover in the week 4. In the week 4, along with this impact analysis, gap analysis, I'm also going to cover prioritization techniques. Prioritization techniques includes Moscow technique, Cano, and SJF. So these are the techniques which are required. These are the techniques that business analyst needs to have a knowledge and experience to prioritize the requirements. So this one, and yeah, so far we are going to teach. So far I'm going to teach you the tools wise like Jira, Confluence, MS Visio, and wireframes which we use it in the balsamic, and along with that lucid chart, pencil we use for mockups, and yeah, such tools we're going to cover in this my session. So interested candidates can contact me for this number. So I'm going to teach you the entire course of this 6 week completely real time, guys, by making the candidates role play. So, okay. So if you want to know more about these, whatever I'm claiming now, you can check my YouTube channel videos where I uploaded the role play videos of the students. So from that you will come to know. So yeah, so we are starting off new batch. You can contact me to this number. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and like this video. Thank you.